on day 5 of our road trip. And
Lakes to mountains.
Lakes to mountains. Lakes to mountains.
Daniel's on driving duties for today.
Daniel is driving today. Today is the first of Daniel's driving duties.
We got us a car, by the way.
We have a car.
We did get a car, a 2004 Nissan Sunny, which as it turned out was a bit of a shitter.
And where are we going?
Twizel, the town of trees.
It reminds me of chocolate.
What does?
Or Twinkies. Twinkies and chocolate.
I've never had a Twinkie. Isn't that just sponge with like cream?
Yes.
On our way to Twizel, we saw a sign pointing to clay cliffs and we thought, what are they? Cliffs made from clay? Funny that, it turned out we were spot on.
Welcome to the Clay Cliffs. Let's check them out. These clay cliffs have been formed by millions of years of erosion in the Otago district. Whereas this flower has formed by weeks of growing in the clay underneath the cliffs in the Otago district.
For miles and miles we have walked in jandals, getting clay all over our legs. But we are here at the magnificent clay cliffs. Let's get a closer look.
The layers that are within these okay, stop. The clay cliffs are like pancakes, stacked for breakfast. But this is the breakfast of champions, the breakfast of gods. These layers have been formed over millions of years, and each represent a different era within New Zealand. If you look closely, you might see some dinosaur eggs. Let's take a closer look. I think we've found some tracks.
You may know of these flowers as bottle brushes. However, they're actually called dinosaurs, which roughly translates to dinosaur lilies. Dinosaurs would come along and think, time for a sweet treat. And chop one of these delightful looking kind of phallic lollipops, which they'd eat in one go. And they have a delightful scent, which was irresistible to dinosaur.
Come with us. Let's take a closer look. It wasn't long before fear took over when we saw something we weren't sure what it was.
We found a dinosaur.
To be exact, a Tyrannosaurus Rexus.
No one has seen a dinosaur for 100,000,000 years.
But we have.
We have. That makes us.
Awesome.
Now, what's this?
That one's just a rock. What next to it?
No, this looks like a dinosaur egg, which has been fermented and fossilised. Maybe the dinosaurs are coming. Ah! You don't look like you're in much of a rush.
When Libby and I are in the bush exploring the clay cliffs, we have to survive on berries alone. We don't know what they are, and we don't know if we'll survive.
A lot of the time you'll find on these trails, being the explorers that we are, people often want to be as cool as us. Someone following us now, and you can see him. He wants to be an explorer, but he's not, because he's not wearing jandals.
And we must say he did not see a dinosaur.
He did not see a dinosaur. He is not an explorer. Now look, I'm sure this is dinosaur urine. Daniel, can you lick it and check it out?
Okay.
Look, there he
It
is.
might taste like berries.
There he is, I can see him. No. Just a puddle. After we had eaten some berries and were checking out the scenery around the clay cliffs, stuff started to get a little bit crazy. It was all crazy, but once the effect of the berries had worn off, it was soon back to the exploring. Here we have one of the many rivers of the Clay Cliffs region. And today is a very special day on this particular river because the contractors have been brought in to build a dam. Now, we've come along right at the very good time where we're going to be able to see the dam be made. It only takes a second. Take a look.
Look, they're racing.
What is it?
It's very interesting. The sailboats of the ants of the Clay Cliff region sail across the muddy lake waters as their companions picnic on the shores. They have families and have had a great Christmas.
As is customary in this region when you are leaving the Great Clay Cliffs National Park, because it's just become a national park, we often sing a song. Toot did a mina iwi.
Oh, where?
Ta to ta to e. Toot did a mina iwi.
Oh, where?
Ta to e. Fire tomorrow. And that's the song that we sing. And now we leave. Haere mai, haere mai. Inohora, inohora.